Okay, it's time for the last segment of Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John in Santa Cruz's hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
We are finishing our pro football picks with Mr. Football, our resident pro football expert. We got Tim Haddock on the line, our resident sports expert, huh, Tim?
Should we go over Week 1 standings and the picks?
Do you guys want to go over Week 1 standings and the picks, guys? What do you think?
Sure.
Okay, in first place, well, tied for first.
Tied for first,
is Doug Sutton with 4 correct and 1 wrong. John Rogers had 4 correct and 1 wrong. Mr. Football was in third place with 3 correct and 2 wrong. Timmy Haddock, 2 correct and 3 wrong. But it's a long season, gentlemen.
It's a long season.
So let's get to it.
Let's get to it. All right.
Redskins at Green Bay. John.
Green Bay. I hate saying that.
Mr. Football.
Green Bay.
I think the Redskins have a chance, don't you?
Tim.
Nah, Redskins have no chance. It's all Green Bay.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate that.
So we're all going to be right or wrong on that one. All right, the Manning Bowl. Denver at the Giants.
That's our game of the week, right?
Yep. I'm going with Giants.
I would love to go with the Giants, but I'm going to go Broncos.
Ooh.
Tim, what do you got?
As much as it pains me, I think Peyton Manning has the edge here, so I'm taking the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm picking the Broncos too there, Doug. You're out on a limb by yourself.
I'm the only one. All right, here we go. Here's my game because we're always going to do Arizona Cardinals every week because it's my team. We've got Detroit Lions who had a good first game this year. They beat Minnesota. They're at Arizona. I'm going with Arizona.
Yeah, according to Doug, the Cardinals are going to go undefeated. Unfortunately, I think they're going to lose this game because they won't be able to stop Reggie Bush. Detroit.
Mr. Football?
I'm going to go Arizona.
All right.
Right there with you, Doug.
Tim?
Yeah, I'm picking Arizona. You look up the numbers. Detroit's a horrible road team.
Yeah,
Yep.
but
Okay.
Reggie Bush.
Now, this game I'm really looking forward to. It's the Sunday night game. The San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, my, what a game. I'm going with San Francisco. I don't think Seattle can stop their offense.
Mr. Football, who you got?
I took Seattle on the 12th man.
Ooh, that's what I'm thinking too. I've got Seattle as well.
Timmy?
Yes, I'm going with the Seahawks.
Wow.
They're my Super Bowl pick. I'm sticking with them.
Okay.
You have to.
And then next Monday night is Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. I'm going with Cincinnati because it's at home.
It's not like you're shocking the world. Tim, who you got?
Yeah, this is a dog of a game, but Cincinnati's going to win. That's a hard game to pick. I'm going Cincy.
Yeah, I think I'm going Cincy too. I don't think anybody in Pittsburgh's going to be able to run the ball.
All right, so
I don't think they're going to score.
That's a very good point.
So we have 2 games where we're both picking the same team, so that'll be very interesting.
That should be fun. We're all going to be right or all going to be wrong.
Right?
If I had to guess, I'd say we're all wrong, but that's just luck of the draw.
You know, that's the thing with the NFL. You just never know.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. If anybody wants to keep track of our picks, they are at the. You can see them in the where, Doug?
Santa Clarita Gazette and Free Classifieds, right under Doug's rant every week.
You'll be able to keep track throughout the season as we pick with Tim Haddock, our resident sports expert, and Mr. Football, our Mr. Football expert, and Doug and John, who basically don't know anything at all.
I know stuff.
Yeah, Doug knows stuff, and I know I don't know stuff, so I guess we're good. Thanks, guys. We will see you next week.
All right, take care, guys.
All right, take care, guys.
Tim, thanks. All right, now can we talk Putin?
Doug, I purposely got them off the line so you can rant. Because we didn't rant, you didn't rant, and I know your doctor said release the blood pressure thing. It's good for Doug to rant, get things off his chest. So, Doug,
Well, how about this?
allow me to ask you, what's bothering you today,
I got
Doug?
something else that's bothering me. A lot of people are ripping Rush Limbaugh.
No.
Yes, they are ripping, and the ones that I know that rip him, I ask him, have you ever listened to his show? No, I can't stand him. Why would I listen to his show? Well, how do you know if you don't agree with him on what he says if you won't listen? I don't know, I just can't stand him. All I'm saying is you may like him, you may not, but if you listen to what the man has to say.
Well, I don't listen to you, and I disagree with you. I know that.
That's true, but you like me.
Keep telling yourself that. He likes me. He really likes me.
Anyway, I just get tired because the left rips him in the national press, so they don't listen to him. That's what bothers me.
Doug,
If I said to you, do you like this movie, and you said, no, I don't like it, have you seen it? No. Well, how could you say if you like it if you've never seen it?
People are sheep. People are sheep. A lot of people are sheep, and that's part of the problem. I mean, you get a foreign leader putting an advertisement for restraint in Syria in the New York Times.
You know what that reminds me of? If the publisher of The Signal emailed my employees telling them how I should run this newspaper. Isn't that about the same thing?
Yeah, it's about the same thing.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, I don't know, let's see, Stalin putting an ad in, Main Street USA's paper saying, let's attack Hitler together. Let's hold hands.
How do you think Ronald Reagan would have reacted to that?
I don't think anybody would have tried that with Reagan. I don't think anybody would have tried that with Clinton. Nobody would have tried that. The problem we have is that we've painted ourselves into, and I saw this great cartoon in your paper. We've painted ourselves into a corner.
Yep.
If we go ahead and do something, what do? We send people in to blow up biological weapons. Well, what happens when you do that? Where do the weapons go? Then, okay, well, wait a minute. We're going to take out the regime. We take out the regime. Who's going to be in charge of the chemical weapons? Didn't think that went through either.
Some terrorist group.
So, exactly. There's no real good answer right now, and that's the problem.
But my biggest concern is we are looked, I already said this in the opening segment, we're looked upon as weak wimps, if there's such a term. Ronald Reagan always said you have to be the leader of the world through strength. Now we are the wimp of the world because we show complete weakness.
Yeah, it's an interesting switch. I don't think it's a complete switch in power.
And you know what Rush Limbaugh did say?
I don't like Rush Limbaugh.
I do. He said the United States is an embarrassment to the whole world, but nobody in the United States knows about it because they're worried about Miley Cyrus and stuff like that, which is really sad.
Anyway.
Well, we're coming to the end of our time, John.
We are. I guess we'll be back next week unless they kick us off the air.
Yeah, because the station owner's a little upset with you.
Yeah, what else is new? All right, we've been listening to the Santa Clarita Gazette and radio and Free Classified Radio Hour. Is that shaking my head? No.
Time to say good afternoon.
Time to say good afternoon on AM 1220.
See you next week, everybody.